Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Nerdy Booktube channel. I'm Sophia, and this is going to be my September, October, and November Bujo review. What the hell? So let's just get into it because there's a lot of pages. Starting with September, I had a cacti theme, and it was very, very fun to do. Very, very complicated. It was not as simple as I was hoping to. So yeah, so starting up with my monthly view, I decided to start making my calendars like this. I do like that I have space to write in them, and I do like that I have like space on the sides if I want to add anything. My habit tracker and mood tracker, it was actually the first time that I did a mood tracker, and I did like it, even though I did not finish it. And for the habit tracker, I did not like this kind of habit tracker because it was just way too complicated, and I had to have the pens, and then I would forget, and then it was just a mess. It was just a mess. So next up, I have my book log. Same as usual. I have a column for title and author, one for the number of pages, one for the date started, and one for the key colors of it, because I actually do a reading tracker with colors, and I do like this scheme, and I will keep it up because I do really like it. So then I have my YouTube ideas, so just stuff that appear on my mind because I watch other videos or because I start thinking about certain things and I'll just go with it, and so I'll write it here so I don't forget. My pin it page, it was the first time that I did it. It's basically a way of trying to get my interests, like books or TV shows or even animes, as you will see later, concentrated in one page. So if I want a new book to read, I will just go to my pin it page and try and see what the hell is going in here. Or even, which I am currently working on it, if I have a certain number of books that interest me, I will just do a Twitter poll and let you guys choose, and then I will do a reading vlog on that book. So I thought it would be fun. And then I have my read-alongs page and my releases page. This page actually disappears because it's not useful. I don't keep track with releases. I just don't. It's not useful to me. And my read-alongs is actually useful because I have a lot of read-alongs and readathons and a lot, okay? It's just a lot. So I like to keep track of them. Again, another page you all have seen, my wrap-up page. Same as my book log, we have title and author, number of pages, date finished, and the rating. Then we get to my weeklies. Now, this will change, okay? This has changed a bit. So we have my water intake and then just a little square for every day. I do not keep this up like this because I found it hard to actually to actually separate my study needs and my personal needs. So this will change and you'll see it in a bit. Again, another daily and another. And this is where my difficulty started because I felt the need to actually put goals for my study sessions. But as you can see, like here, for example, I wouldn't be able to actually put them all in. So I created this spread, and this spread does not work for me because I need to keep this open and then I would have to go back and forth, and it was just a mess, okay? Again, more weeklies, more filled up weeks, And then the last week, since there were 2 days only, I gave up and I didn't do a weekly. For my October spreads, I decided to go with pumpkins, and the main colors were orange, black, and grays. My monthly calendar, so I would keep track of all my tests and my work and like announcements that I need and all the stuff. So October was a hard month for me, okay? There were a lot of tests and going back to actually being in college and working and everything. So the habit tracker looks a bit like this. And I am keeping this habit tracker because I do really like it. And I do like the pattern this forms as you go and fill it up. I really, really like it. I will keep it. My mood tracker, again, I was just really, really stressed. So I did not have the time to actually go back and forth between this and studying and everything. So it was just a bust. I tried to do a sleep log and an anxiety log. Neither of those worked. This anxiety, goddamn, this anxiety log is a bit too much work for me. I do not like that I have to check in every morning, every afternoon, and every night. And the sleep log, although it is fun to see and it makes for some cool pics, it's just not for me because I wake up a lot during the night. And if I don't write it down, I will forget at what time I was awake. So I gave up on these two. So this is a new page that I put in. This is a fixed expenses and a steady income. So I work a lot for hours, and each hour has a price, and I do like to make sure that my price or the price that I'm getting is correct. So I will just write down the value and write down how many classes I have given, and so I can check out the prices later. For the fixed expenses, I do have like a lot of things to pay. So I have Taekwondo, Spotify, and my pass, like my transport card. And so I do like to keep up like what I have paid and what I haven't and the values, so I can just, take care of my bills. So this is my Spooky-a-thon page spread. Now, it was a readathon that I was supposed to have done in October. It didn't work. I was just way too stressed to read. It just was a mess. Again, nothing new. My book log, I have explained it. Reading tracker and YouTube ideas, same as usual. Pin it page and read alongs, again, same thing. Wrap up, again, same thing. Weeklies, study sessions, weeklies, and this is how it morphed into. So now I do my weeklies. I have my personal on one side and I have my study log on the other. And I use a lot of symbols like the @ symbol and a lot of squares. So basically, this is how I plan my weeks, and this is how I plan my study for those weeks. So I have the days of the week, and I just plan them like that. Again, another weekly, just a lot of things for studying, and then I gave up again on the last week. Starting November and last month, like this month, and I promise I will be finishing up soon. The theme is kind of like the sea and waves, so the colors are blues and silvers. Now, again, the calendar is the same. It's the big square, so I can actually do like write in the little squares. My habit tracker and my mood tracker. The habit tracker is the same as last month. I really, really, really do like this setup. My mood tracker, however, is set as like faces instead of coloring because I do not like coloring and this is way faster, so I may keep this up. For my anxiety slash daily log, I decided to make a one word a day, which have not been one word a day. It's like a sentence or something that I really liked doing that day. So this is what I have come up to. I have 30 spaces and I just take my black pen and I write some words that were my day or some feelings that I had, like it was just like that. And then I drew this little like roundy things that were supposed to be waves. I like them. They don't look like waves, but I like them. Again, fixed expenses, steady income, and I created a new page for my YouTube planning. And this is actually like very, very, very valuable. And I will make one of these for my Instagram. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to upload because I haven't been able to edit. So I have a bunch of videos on stand, like on weight, but I just haven't been able to pick them up because studying and tests. Again, book log, just a little preview of what I'm reading. Same thing as the other month, this won't change. Reading tracker, YouTube ideas, again, this won't change. I really like the setup. Pin it and my buddy reads / read alongs. So again, same thing. Wrap up, same thing as the other months, and now my weekly plans. So as you can see, I have actually kept the spread that I used at the end of October. I really, really, really like this type of spread. Now, as you can see, like, I only have 2 weeks done, and I really, really, really like this one. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have like any of your personal Bujo picks or whatever, leave them down below and let me know like what kind of themes you'd like to see me do, if that's a thing. The next time you'll see a Bujo video, it will be about my new bullet journal because the pages that I have in this one are not enough to make my December spreads. So I will be carrying everything to my new bullet journal. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!